Hey you guys, what's up? Welcome back or welcome to my channel. If you are new here, hi, my name's Ruby. I live in New York City. I do a ton of beauty and lifestyle content and I feature a ton of vlogs here on this channel. So before jumping into today's video, be sure to go ahead and click that subscribe button if you haven't already. We're trying to slowly but surely grow the family. The next goal for the channel is 6K. I post new videos 3 times a week, so there's always new content to binge, always videos to watch, so it would really mean the world to me if you would just go ahead and click that subscribe button down below. It is officially one of the most wonderful times of the year. It is the Sephora Spring VIB sale, and for those who don't know, I'm a Rouge, meaning I get 20% off, so this is always the time that I do my repurchases and my restocks. Now for those who don't know, I'm actually on a no-buy this year, meaning that I am not buying like any new beauty, skincare, hair care products unless I absolutely need to repurchase something I don't have a backup, or I'm missing something in my collection that I've like reached for multiple times and I just don't have. And I've been really good adhering to these no-buy rules. I actually have a no-buy update coming soon to this channel. But I have been running out of a ton of products recently, and rather than like going and, you know, replacing them one at a time, I've just been creating a list and creating a basket on my Sephora account so that once the sale rolled around, I could kind of do like a really big restock and repurchase on things that I've needed. So this haul is definitely really giant. Despite the fact that I'm on a no-buy, there's a lot to get through. We have like so many products in this bag. It is literally like full, but I'm very happy to be able to say that everything in this video was a necessary purchase. I actually have a lot of new items to me in this video because even though I needed to like repurchase some products, I went with a different brand or a different version, so there's still a lot of like new in this video. Without further ado, we're just gonna jump into the haul. I know that you guys absolutely hate my long intro, so I'm just gonna stop talking, start showing, and we'll go through everything that I picked up at the Sephora Spring VIB sale. So I'm just gonna go in no particular order. I'm just gonna literally grab things out of this bag. It's mostly skincare and hair care, but I do have a couple makeup items, but obviously I don't go through makeup as fast as I do skincare, hair care. However, speaking of hair care, this was a very necessary repurchase. This is the Olaplex No. 6 Bond Smoother. This is what I use every single time I style my hair. Now, to be completely honest, there are a couple Olaplex products that I don't really think are worth the hype, but this is a must-have for me. This keeps my hair so soft, so healthy and shiny. It's also a heat protectant. It cuts down on drying time. So for somebody like me who has a lot of hair, if I can find a product that helps like cut down the drying time so it takes less time to do my hair, I am all about that. So I've been on the hunt for a new facial oil because I really wanted to get into using a gua sha recently. I have a rose quartz roller, but I really just kind of wanted to like step it up, and so in order to have like slip for your skin, you need to use a facial oil. But when doing my research, I was honestly just like really overwhelmed, and there were a couple that I wanted to try, and then I would read the reviews. There were some people who were like, it broke me out like crazy, and so I figured, you know what, rather than just buying like a full-size facial oil, let me see if there's a mini size of the one that like I think would work best for my skin. And so I found this little mini set from Biossance. This is the Hydration Hits mini set. This comes with 2 products right here. It comes with the Squalane and Omega Repair Cream, and then the Squalane Vitamin C Rose Oil. Now this is what I was specifically interested in. It came with a mini size of a moisturizer. I've actually tried this before. I really like it, and I'm always happy to have like a mini size of whatever for like when I'm traveling. This oil though, I have heard so many people rave about. Jamie Page especially will like always use this to prep her skin for makeup, which I'd be really interested to try, but personally I'm gonna be using this as like the last step in my skincare routine and then going in with my gua sha and doing that whole routine. It's actually a pretty generous size, like enough for me to test this out and see if I really like it, and then here's what the moisturizer looks like. It's a really decent size. I thought this was a great set. If you're interested in trying out this oil too, I'd really recommend it, and plus like if you're a Rouge like me, you get 20% off. I picked up a new daytime eye cream. Long story short, because I feel like I'm rambling a lot in today's video, I cut out a daytime eye cream probably like a month and a half, almost 2 months ago, because I didn't really think it was doing anything for me, and instead I invested in a really nice hydrating overnight eye cream. However, I've definitely noticed that my under eyes are feeling a little tight and a little drier than they should, so I picked up a tried and true product for me. This is the Inkey List Caffeine Eye Cream. If you guys remember last year, this is literally like all I used. I went through so many of these. It's a really good like basic everyday eye cream. I wouldn't say it's the most hydrating, but I don't really need that during the daytime. I look for that more so at night. I needed a new exfoliating face wash. I go between two different face washes, like depending on the day and what my skin needs. I always have a really gentle, like basic cleanser, and then I have an exfoliating cleanser that I always keep on my sink. I wanted to try something new though. This has been something that's been in my wish list for a while, but I wanted to wait until it was on sale because it is a little bit more expensive for a face wash. This is the Fresh Sugar Strawberry Exfoliating Face Wash. I absolutely love Fresh. I've never really tried a product from them that I didn't like, so I'm sure I'm going to like this. I just like it more when it's on sale. It's supposed to be like a pretty gentle but still thorough exfoliator, so you could, I guess, use this on an everyday basis if you wanted to. I am so freaking excited for this next product. You guys know, whenever I'm dealing with a breakout, I always love putting a pimple patch on overnight, or if it's a day where I'm out and about wearing a mask, I always have one underneath my mask. Recently, I will say my skin has actually been really good and I haven't been dealing with any active breakouts. Right now, I've just been really working at getting rid of the scarring that's left over. And so I wanted to pick up these, but I wanted to wait until the sale because they are a little bit more pricey. These are the Peace Out Dark Spot Micro Needling Dots. Peace Out is amazing. I love their hydrocolloid patches, like they're just typical pimple dots, but these are specifically for removing dark spots and hyperpigmentation and scars left over from previous breakouts. As you guys can tell, I'm all about like the at-home facial treatments, especially because of this pandemic, but even before then, I was somebody who would treat myself to a facial like 2 times a year, but I wasn't somebody who went like religiously every single month. It's just not like in my budget. And so I love a good face mask. And recently I ran out of 2 face masks that I absolutely loved in my collection, and so I wanted to look for something to replace those. I knew that I wanted to try something new, and I knew that I wanted it to be a mask that would help with like radiance and dull skin and maybe even like some leftover acne scarring, but I didn't know what I was like going in for specifically. And so I ended up picking up this mask. I've literally heard nothing about it, and it actually happened to be on an additional sale at Sephora. This is the Kiehl's Turmeric and Cranberry Seed Energizing Radiance Mask. Now, first of all, the name alone just sounds amazing, but also I know that turmeric is really, really great and brightening for the skin. Again, I feel like Kiehl's is a very safe brand. I've never tried something from them that I didn't like. Currently, I'm using their Calendula toner. I've almost gone through an entire bottle and I really, really, really love it. But yeah, very, very excited to use this. Super reasonably priced, and it was like an additional sale too, so gotta love that. Up next, I have another hair product. This is the Amika The Closer Instant Repair Cream. Now, I have heard so much about this, and it sold out like immediately online as soon as it hit Sephora.com, so I didn't think I was gonna find this in store when I was shopping, but there was one left, and I snagged it up immediately. I believe you can use this on damp or dry hair. Yep, apply dime-sized amount to damp or dry hair mid-length to ends. This is supposed to help just make your ends really nice and healthy. It's supposed to add shine. It's supposed to like seal any split ends that you have. I used to swear by the split end sealer from Carol's Daughter, but they recently like discontinued it. I can't find it anywhere, and I just ran out of my last bottle that I had. So I'm hoping that this replaces it. I love Amika. I've never really tried a product that I had any problems with, but very, very excited to use this. Ever since I changed up my hair color and I went blonder, I feel like I've just been even more protective over my hair and making sure that it stays as healthy as possible. So far, so good. I feel like I haven't noticed my hair feeling any more damaged since I went blonde, and I think it's because I've just been investing in the hair care that I'm using. Kind of similar to the story of like looking for a face oil recently and trying to kind of like get back into that. I've recently wanted to start incorporating a vitamin C serum back into my skincare routine, but vitamin C is so incredibly important in your skincare routine, so recently I've been wanting to find a new serum to try. Again, read a ton of reviews on a ton of different ones, got very, very overwhelmed, so I saw this set and I was like, you know what, we'll try that one. So this is a little set from Drunk Elephant, and this is called the Glowing Skin of Your Dreams set. So it comes with a mini size of their C Firma Day serum, which is their vitamin C serum, and then a mini size of their B Hydra Intensive Hydration Serum. You can use both of these on their own, or you can mix them in together, especially if you're like newer to vitamin C. I would always recommend mixing your vitamin C serum with a more hydrating serum. But I'm gonna play around with both of these, see how I like them. Definitely wanted to try a mini size of this first before making the investment because the full size of this thing is definitely very expensive. A Drunk Elephant is not a cheap brand, but I will say their products work very, very well. I'm gonna finish out the hair care products. I just have 2 more to talk about. I told you guys this was like a really giant haul. This product is super, super new to not only the brand, but also to Sephora. I haven't heard a ton about it, but the reviews that I read were actually really, really great, and I made sure to make sure that they weren't from the brand themselves. This is from Sunday Riley, and this is the Clean Rinse Clarifying Scalp Serum. Now this really, really intrigued me. I love any sort of like pre-shampoo rinse to help get rid of any sort of product buildup and just make sure that your scalp is as clean as possible, because that does promote like the most hair growth, and it also just makes sure that your hair is as healthy as possible. But I was also really interested in this because this is the first scalp rinse, clarifying rinse that I've ever seen before that is AHA and BHA infused. So I have really high hopes for this product. I think it might be pretty game changing. It was a little bit more expensive, but with something like a clarifying rinse, I don't use it every single time I wash my hair. I use it like every other time, so like once a week. But if I don't like this, it's definitely going back. Let me know if you guys would like kind of an update to this haul specifically, because with everything that I purchased, this is really like one of the first hauls I've done where everything is almost like completely brand new to me. So maybe in a couple of weeks we can do like what worked and what didn't. Let me know if you guys want to see that. Anyways, here's what the rinse looks like. It says a deep cleansing formula for all hair types that detoxifies while absorbing buildup without stripping away essential oils, which I really like the sound of that because it means that my hair is going to feel clean, but it's not going to feel dry. Lastly, for the hair care, I needed a new hair oil. Now for like the last year or so, I've basically been a diehard fan of the Moroccan Oil Light. I feel like it adds the perfect amount of hydration and shine without weighing my hair down, but recently I've just been looking to try something new because I never want my hair to get used to the products that I'm using. And because I recently went lighter, I went a little blonder, I was like, I wonder if there's an oil that's like specifically formulated for blondes, just to make sure that I really don't deal with any additional like dryness or breakage. So I saw this on the Sephora website. The reviews were stellar, even from people who weren't blondes. They just said that this was a fantastic hair oil. So I decided to give it a go. I got the full size just because I feel like it's better like to purchase the full size of this when you have the discount. This is the Kerastase Intense Blonde Strengthening Oil Concentrate. That's a mouthful. I love Kerastase though, one of those really expensive hair care brands, but everything works. Here's what the bottle looks like. It's actually a really, really decent size, and I love the packaging. So I don't think there's anything in this oil that is specifically formulated for blondes in the sense of like it has any sort of like purple toning qualities. So like if you're a brunette up top and a blonde on the bottom like me, I'm sure you could still use this oil. But the reason why I do think that it's more specifically targeted towards blondes is it gives that extra like hydration, and it really helps like repair like the bonds. Oh my gosh, this bottle is glass. I literally didn't even notice that. Okay, I'm gonna really need to make sure that I put this in a place where I'm never going to drop it. I also love that it has a pump though, because that makes it so much easier to like dispense. It smells like a garden mixed with a very, very expensive hair salon. After using this, I better have the best hair that I've ever seen in my life. I'm very, very excited for this. I needed to purchase a new daytime moisturizer. I just ran out of my Clinique like oil-free gel moisturizer. I can't remember what it's called. It's like one of their cult classics. It's a really basic moisturizer, but recently I've been feeling like it hasn't been giving me enough hydration, which is weird because I'm combination, so I'm definitely like not dry, but I don't know what it is. I just feel like my skin has been needing some more hydration, and it's also gonna help with like the way that my makeup goes on. I had a totally other moisturizer in mind to pick up, one that I've tried before, and then I was walking through like the clean beauty section. I saw this, I looked it up on my phone, read the reviews, and I was like, that's going in my bag right now. This is from a new brand at Sephora. It's not a new brand, but it's new to Sephora. This is from Freck Beauty, and I hope I don't get demonetized, but this is the Rich Bitch Moisturizer, which, oh my god, I love the name. I also just like am obsessed with this packaging and how simple it is. Freck Beauty might sound familiar to a lot of you guys because they're the ones who created that like original freckle pen, but recently they've been venturing into skincare and more makeup, and I've been really intrigued, and I saw that they were in Sephora and I got so excited. But of course I only wanted to purchase something that I needed, which was a moisturizer. This really intrigued me because the two main ingredients that are like at the forefront of this product are cactus and vitamin C. So I'm expecting very glowy, very hydrated skin, but I also read the reviews and it like worked for every single skin type. I also think the packaging is just so cool and just sleek and unlike anything I've ever seen before. It kind of looks like a hand cream, or it also looks like the Summer Fridays lip balm that I love. It's just in this tube. So I've heard that it's really, really thick, so you warm it up between your fingers and then it just like melts into the skin. But yeah, very, very excited. This is a brand that I definitely like want to try out more from, but for now, I'm very, very excited for this moisturizer. Lastly, for skincare and body care, oh my god, I feel like I've been talking for 40 minutes. This video is going to take some time to edit. I picked up two products from Supergoop, which is quickly becoming one of my favorite brands. I am very proud of myself. I have been so good about wearing SPF these last like 6 months. I've been really making a point to make sure I put it on every single day. And with Supergoop, it's so easy because their facial sunscreens also act as like a makeup primer, so it's literally something that I'm like reaching for every single day, and it's really easy to just like put into my routine. I love their matte screen, but I'm almost out of it, and so I wanted to try something else, and I also wanted to pick up a body sunscreen from them because it's getting really nice here in the city. We've been spending days in Central Park and I haven't been wearing sunscreen, which has been really, really bad. I haven't gotten like burnt or anything, but I know it's not good for my skin to just be like naked without SPF, so we're changing that. So like I said, I've already tried the matte screen and I wanted to try something different, so I picked up the glow screen, which is basically a dewy sunscreen. Dewy but not oily, so even my friends who have more combo to oily skin have said this works for them. It's also slightly tinted, so it isn't going to leave a white cast on your skin. Very, very similar to their matte screen. Here's what it looks like though. So freaking excited. It has an SPF of 40, so definitely a really nice amount of sun protection. I'll probably be featuring this in a makeup tutorial very, very soon because at this point this is the only primer that I have now. I've made sure to like use up all of my other primers so that now I'm just like stuck with the Supergoop sunscreen, and I'm always making sure to put SPF on my face every single day. And then I also picked up the Glow Screen Body, which is the newest product to Supergoop. It's basically the exact same thing but for your body. It gives a really nice like hydrated luminous glow to the skin, which I love. I feel like when you're in the sun, this is just gonna make your skin look so flawless and airbrushed and just like glowy. Here's what the bottle looks like. It basically just looks like a bigger version of the glow screen for your face, but I'm sure the formulation is a little bit different. I'm so excited though. I know that Supergoop is definitely a little bit more pricey for sunscreen, but it is the only brand that has never ever broken me out on my face before. So I'm really excited to try a body product from them. To me, it's totally worth it, and as we roll into the spring and summer and the warmer months, SPF is just a must. It's a must every single day, but especially in the spring and summer here in the city. We only have 3 products left, you guys. We're getting so close to the end. These are the 3 makeup items that I actually purchased. So like I said, for the most part, it was really just skincare and hair care. I haven't really needed to repurchase any makeup items. Recently though, I just threw out one of my old liquid shadows that was just like no longer performing, and so I was like, okay, I can replace it with another liquid shadow if there's one that I really want. If you guys watched my full face of clean makeup recently, you would know how much I adore the Ilia liquid shadows. They're basically like a liquid to powder formula, and I've just been so incredibly impressed with the color that I have. I have like the light pink, I can't remember what it's called. I want to say Gleam, but that might not be right. Anyways though, I decided to pick up another color in the Ilia liquid shadows. This is in the color Hatch. This is a super interesting color, but I feel like with brunettes, and even though my hair is like blonder towards the bottom, I'm still a brunette, I feel like this color is just gonna look so good. It's basically just a sage green, but it's not super dark, so even like during the daytime, I feel like this is gonna be a really wearable color. So freaking pretty. These are so pigmented. They're really easy to work with. They dry down super fast. You don't even need to use an eyeshadow primer with these. They don't crease. They last all day. Super impressed. If you're looking for a clean beauty eyeshadow option, like this is it. So I will say that for the most part, my makeup collection has stayed pretty much the same. It takes me a long time to finish up a makeup product, but recently I feel like I've just been going through lip products left and right. I'm not even kidding you guys. In the last month, I've probably gone through like 6 of the lip items that I had in my collection, lipsticks, lip glosses. Like, I've gone through quite a few, and I definitely didn't think it was a need to like replace the 6 that I went through with like 6 new colors, because I still have enough. But I was like, okay, during this sale, if I see a couple lip products that I want to pick up, I have the room and can like swap out, if that makes sense. So I got 2 more lip products from Dior, both of which are like really popular cult classics. I love Dior lip products though. Their lip glow oil is one of just my favorite like swipe and go products, and both of these lip products are kind of in that same like lip glow collection. So first I picked up one of the Dior Addict lip glows. So these are not the lip glow oil, this is like the lip glow balm, and this is in the color 001 pink. It's basically just like a super sheer, very standard light pink. Regardless of what color you pick up, I feel like everything in the Dior like lip glow collection is pretty sheer, and they all kind of start to look the same. So here's what the packaging looks like, super luxurious. And then here is the lip balm. So obviously, like I said, it's just a really sheer light pink. I feel like this is probably gonna look almost clear on me, but just give like a kiss of color. It smells so good. It smells exactly like the lip glow oil, a little bit minty, but also a little bit like birthday cake. And then in the same color 001, I also picked up the Dior Addict Lip Maximizer, which is basically their plumping lip gloss. Now, from what I've heard, this isn't the most intense plumping lip gloss, which is never like what I look for. I do like the feeling of like a tingly gloss, but I don't need it to be like crazy plumping. But the reason why I wanted to pick this up is I've heard that it's not sticky at all. And if you guys know me, you know that I cannot stand a sticky lip gloss, so I'm very excited to try this. Here's what the packaging and the color looks like. It's basically the exact same color as the lip balm, so I feel like it might be nice to also pair together. Or this color, because it's pretty clear, might be nice to just put over any other lipstick color. I just love the way that the packaging looks. Like, in your bag, this looks so bougie and just special. And I could definitely see these becoming like some of my favorite like staple lip products to use in the summertime, because it's very like low maintenance. And that, you guys, is it. We did it. I think I talked for literally almost an hour. I'm gonna have so much to get through footage wise, but I just had a lot to say. That completes my Sephora VIB sale haul for the spring. I really hope that you guys did enjoy it. Let me know, like I said, if you want to see like an update video on these products in a few weeks. If so, I would be more than happy to do that for you guys. Be sure to click that subscribe button down below if you're not subscribed already. We're trying to reach 6K. That's the next goal for this channel. And also be sure to follow me on all of my other social media networks. I'm on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Clubhouse. Be sure to subscribe to my podcast. Check out my Amazon shop. The links for those are always in the down bar below. I love you guys so much. I hope that you all are staying safe, happy, and healthy, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. Okay? Bye, everybody.